Julian, rewind review, week 3. What we always sort of suspected, Servite up against Sacred Heart. Good news is 4 victories. How do you take that one?
Well, from a side that was doubting the wins last week, we've come pretty far from that, so pretty impressed.
Really impressed with Miss Madden and the girls touch unbeaten.
Yes.
The senior boys basketball team, big upset. Hadn't won a game. Servite taking out Sacred Heart. Beach volleyball seems to be our strength. What do you think is the formula behind the beach volleyball teams?
I think it's a well diverse sport, and people just love to play it, love to get into it. It's fun. It's always on the ball, and I think that's why. I think because we can make the plays, we can get the victory.
The managers or the manageresses of the beach volleyball team, when we have a quick look at the people looking after them, doesn't surprise to see Miss Maravik heavily involved. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it's great. Heaps of teachers get involved and like to win a game, like to coach the side, even if it doesn't result in a win. You're always having fun, and that's a great thing about NAS.
1 round to go. Servite versus Chisholm. It looks like we'll have a little bit of afterlife, a few teams in the finals. We'll look forward to reporting on those in the near future, Julian.
Yes, we will. Alright, it's a pleasure to have the only unbeaten Servite NAS team in the competition here with us. So, ladies, was it a win?
A win? We were amazing out there. The girls did a fantastic job. We could have enacted the mercy rule against Sacred Heart, but we decided to let them have another go. What do you say, girls?
It was good, yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And was it an overall great performance? Is there still stuff to work on, or you guys got a good game plan going?
We're working on our formation, but it's our running that puts us against everybody else.
Yeah.
It's the fast running of the girls. And Ashley, how many tries did you get the other day?
1.
And Celia?
I played for like 5 minutes.
With injury, showing perseverance, resilience, skill.
And I've heard bad complaints about the referee. Is that not?
We never let a poor workman never blames his tools. We never blame the referee. We're not that kind of team. We're sort of the team that works hard, and even if it's against us with the referee, we'll just overcome any obstacle. So Natasha, tell us about your running style. You were amazing.
I tried to get, those gaps that they usually leave out, those obvious gaps. And you just head for that.
And while Cecilia had an injury, she was on the side, and what were you yelling at the team?
Just random things. Nah, not random. I was just telling them to move down and forward as a team and telling them where the other team was so they would have an easier way to go and score a try.
And Chikondi, what do you reckon? What's your advice?
That we need to be able to move up as a team and know when to move up. That's probably our only problem.
And pass the ball down to the right side of the field.
That's great. Alright girls, are we getting ahead of ourselves? I hear you guys have concerns about Chisholm. Is that true? What's your point on that?
Personally, I don't think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We've gone undefeated whole season so far. Yeah, Chisholm might be a hard team to beat, but we were able to beat Sacred Heart 10-0. And we were really worried about that at first because they were almost twice our size. We were able to beat them, so I think Chisholm will be a breeze.
Okay.
Tough game. But
All the best for the finals, girls. Hoping you get there. There you go.
1, 2, 3.
Servite light skin.
Alright, thank you Mario for coming down on such short notice. So firstly we want to talk about the first game. Now what happened in the first game? I heard the ref wasn't entirely unfair, and I know you hate to blame refs, but
things didn't go our way. They outmatched our intensity and had some unfair calls, but what can you do? That's basketball.
that's fair enough. And just looking here, me and Mr. Galbraith are shocked with the score. You guys beat Sacred Heart, an unbeatable side. So tell us about Tell us about that.
Yeah, all the boys played really well. We stepped up our intensity offensively and defensively, and we had a few good individual performances. Chongo played pretty well. He did great defensively. Then Jordan helped out offensively, and yeah, I had an alright game.
And overall, if you had to fix something to the team, what would it be? Your offense, your defense? What would it be?
Our rebounding needs
Your
to
rebound.
improve. Keep a few
Okay.
guys off the boards.
Okay, and Mr. Wiles as a coach, is he a great coach? Is he a good coach? Is he a fair coach? How is he? as a
Yeah,
coach?
he's good. You know, there's a bit of banter, but you know when it comes down to crunch time, you know he's there and gets us zoned in to get the job done.
Now next week you guys got Chisholm. How are you going to overcome and win that?
Well, they're a very experienced side. They've been undefeated since year 7, and they've got all almost state caliber players in their squad. So it's going to be a tough game, but if we can keep them off the boards, out of transition, and just slow them down, should be able to get it done. Hopefully.
All right.